Let's get ready to break down the bloodshed. We're reviewing Killer of Killers, the latest Predator animated film.
What's up, Misfits and Metalheads, and welcome to another episode of the Cutting Room Floor. We are from the band Cut Like This. I am Thorn Black.
I'm Rose Blood.
And today we are talking about the brand new, it's literally only like a week old movie for the new Predator franchise. I said new Predator franchise. The next iteration in the Predator franchise, streaming on Hulu and Disney Plus. Rose, why don't you tell them a little bit about this one?
I got a whole lot to say about this, but like always, we're going to try to condense it down, keep it to about 10 minutes or so. So just hang in there. We're going to give you the best we can without spoiling it, which is hard because I really want to talk in depth about this.
Maybe we'll have another video where we actually discuss through the movie.
I think we should. You guys leave a comment if that's what you want to see, okay? Meantime, let's get down to it. All right. It's written and directed by Dan Trachtenberg,
who is also the person who wrote and directed Prey,
which might be my second favorite Predator movie of all time.
I have to agree with you.
It was really good.
I really enjoyed Prey. Yeah.
Also, he directed 10 Cloverfield Lane, which I absolutely love.
That's the second one, right?
That's the one. Yeah, that's the one with dude from Roseanne.
Yes.
Really good. He also directed the first episode of The Boys. Guess you didn't know that. His co-writers were Michio Robert Rutare, who is best known by us for Z Nation, and Jim Thomas, who worked on the first Predator movie, as well as he worked on. He was also a director for Prey, and he was a director for Wild Wild West, which I really enjoyed. And his co-director is VFX master Joshua Watson. He worked as a creative he's done a lot. He's worked as a creative supervisor for all the VFX and all this other kind of stuff for Lovecraft Country, Prey, Doctor Strange, Multiverse of Madness, It Chapter 2, Mad Chops. Okay, that's all you got to know. This is actually one of the first feature films to ever use the Unreal Engine for its animation, and it draws stylistic influences from the film Akira and also from Arcane. It really looks like Arcane. That's the first thing I thought when I saw it.
It looks a lot more like Arcane.
You know why? That's because the several artists from Arcane actually contributed to it, including the lead character animator, Stephen J. Meyer. So that's why it looks so much like Arcane, which is amazing because Arcane is beautifully animated and very unique look, and I love it. So,
and for those of you watching today is the birthday episode for me. That's right. This Friday. We're shooting it this week, right before my birthday, like 2 days before.
This is true.
So, Thorn Black's birthday.
Happy birthday, Thorn Black.
Give me a big happy birthday. Insert guitar choke here. All right, back to the movie. Back to
the movie. We're already 4 minutes. Come on, we gotta keep it moving. All right, so this movie answers a lot of really interesting questions. If you are a big fan of the Predator series, but maybe you haven't seen any of the extended stuff beyond the films, there's also comics, there's also books, there's a lot of stuff. There's a lot of information, there's a lot of lore about Predator lore. But this is the first time we've gotten to see a lot more about the actual Predator culture and why they're doing what they're doing. You're going to see a lot more of that in the film, the live action film that's about to be happening soon.
And I have to
mention Into the Badlands.
I don't think we mentioned this yet, but this film is somewhat of an anthology.
Yeah.
So
sort of.
It was totally worth it.
Yeah.
Totally worth it.
Yeah. Well, we don't want to spoil too much about it, but there are very interesting characters in this. And if
One
you've ever wondered uh how would a Viking fare versus the Predator, you will find that out. How would a samurai fare? You're gonna find that out. It's gonna be very, very cool. You're gonna really like it, guys.
One of the things that I enjoyed about this movie was that I got to see different predators
Mm-hmm.
in the same movie
Yep.
that, you
And you're gonna
know,
see a lot of that also in Into the
it's
Badlands.
so cool to see different because you know, like throughout the movies, different we do have different predators. There's some dogs, there's some that just have different weaponry that, you know, they all have like the camo or whatever, but you
No,
know
they all
what,
have different looks and stuff.
yeah, they
And
all have
you can
different
see
looks.
from
And
the trailer from Into the
yeah.
Badlands that there's some really wildly different that we
hmm
haven't ever seen before.
and
And there's a
it's
new one in this
fantastic.
one
It's
too.
fantastic. I love that I get to see a bunch of different ones in the same film, and I get a bunch of different crazy kind of like fantasy scenarios that you might want to see, like Predator fights a Viking. What? And then Predator fights like a or like what? Like yes, yes, more of that. You know, and you get all of this in like one movie,
Yeah.
and then they kind of bring everything together before it's over, and it's like yes, yes.
It
You know
was
what I mean?
really it was really cool. It was very unexpected. Like he was saying, I didn't expect it to have this almost anthology kind of vibe to it.
Yeah, I didn't either.
It was very cool. We're traveling like through time and space, and there's a lot going on in this. And I'm doing my very best to not spill every last bit of drool out of my mouth for how much I really, really enjoyed this, guys. Like, just go watch. If you haven't seen it, maybe you're like, I don't know, it's animated, maybe it's not gonna be as good. You're crazy. You're
First
crazy.
off,
You're out of your mind.
This
all right?
this is rated R, so
Yeah.
you don't have to worry about them.
You don't
like,
have to worry
not,
about them.
you know,
No.
pulling punches
No,
back. You don't
there's
have to
not.
worry
There's
about
no
that.
punches pulled. There's no punches pulled on this.
You don't have to worry about
Not
that.
at all.
You know,
Not at all.
and again, if you like something kind of like Arcane, you know, on that kind of Unreal style,
Yeah.
you know, like
It's beautiful animation. It looks great.
when video games have cutscenes, they're gorgeous, and basically it's just one long cutscene.
Yeah.
You know, it's like it looks fantastic.
The voice of Anar is somebody that you're going to recognize right away because he is the voice of the Witcher. Not obviously Henry Cavill's Witcher, but the Witcher from the Wild Hunt video game, and also the voice in the animated Witcher Sirens of the Deep, which is also on Netflix.
Is that
right
the
now,
last
which is on
movie that
Netflix
came
right
out?
now? Yeah.
Oh
Last
yeah,
animated
I haven't
movie.
seen that one
Yeah.
yet. I want to see that. That
Yeah,
looks
the
good.
last animated one.
Mhm.
So yeah. Anyway,
All right. Well, I think we need to start wrapping this.
we do
one
need
up.
to
I
start
mean,
wrapping it up.
We can't talk
I
too
feel
much
like
more
we,
about
yeah.
it. We
I feel
really
like we
can't.
haven't said that much. It's because we don't want to spoil it for you guys. And
We've
we've already
said
told you the
enough.
most
It's
important
yes,
things
we've
about
told you
it.
the
You
most
know,
important
like the
things
most
you need to
important little
know.
touchstones without
Mhm.
ruining anything.
Yep, without giving
So,
anything away. It's like, you
with-
know if you like Predator or not. Come on.
Come on,
Come on.
come on. So,
Time to rate it.
it's time to rate it. 5 Chainsaws being
The
an epic
best.
masterpiece of badassery, or 1 being a super So
Little
far,
baby tiny
we have not
chainsaw.
had the misfortune of having to rate something with no chainsaws. That's just sad. So anyway, this film, Thorn Black, Killer of Killers, Predator Killer of Killers. What do you think? What do you think? How many chainsaws?
I think I'm gonna give this a whopping birthday 5 chainsaws. Can you believe it? I haven't given 5 out in a little bit.
You haven't. You are
yes,
stingier with the 5.
Well, I've been kind of like
it's true.
re-evaluating my personal rating system, and I can't just give stuff 5s all the time. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like I can't
hear
do it.
you.
And also it has to have one of my factors for a 5 is rewatchability, and like, do I think I'm going to rewatch it, or will I rewatch it in the future? 100% yes. 5 out of 5 for me. I love this one. I love the animation. I like the little anthology-ness of it. I like when they were kind of like, you know, bring them back together. It's great. It's great. I don't have any complaints about it. I love this director. I love what he did with Prey. I love that they have the same director from Prey doing this one.
Yep.
And also he's doing the next one that's going back to live action. And it's just going to feel purposeful and driven in the same direction, because these last 2 Predator movies, feel like they know what they're doing and they have somewhere to go and a story to tell. And I'm very happy.
Absolutely.
I'm here for it.
There is.
Rose,
Ooh.
what would you give this Predator Killer of Killers out of 5 chainsaws?
Out of 5 chainsaws, well, I don't think it's going to be surprising to anybody that I'm going to give this a whopping 5 chainsaws. Five
Yeah.
chainsaws. Okay, 5 chainsaws. Do you know why? Because this is an absolutely worthwhile new addition to a franchise that I really, really, really enjoy.
And-
I'm a huge fan. Predator was one of my first like early horror films.
Yeah, same here.
You know,
same
and
here.
it was
yeah,
just
yeah.
like it was so good. It's always been.
I had
a
to
really,
sneak to watch the first Predator
I
movie.
bet. I'm just a huge fan. I love it. I'm excited that I feel that even more new life has been breathed into it since Prey. Prey really blew my mind, as Prey is to me the absolute creme de la creme, the #1 indigenous horror film of all time, in my opinion, is Prey.
I think
So-
Prey revitalized the series.
Prey revitalized it 100%.
And this is the first time, like, they took a risk going with animation
Yeah.
for a follow-up movie.
And there is a reference
and it
to
works.
Prey. There is a reference. There is a cameo of Amber from Prey in this movie, which is yet another reason for you to see it.
Yet another reason.
I mean, I don't know what you're doing watching this instead of watching Killer Killers.
Go watch it.
Just go watch it.
We're done.
Like,
just,
we're
just,
done.
just go watch it. Like,
Yeah.
you have your assignment for the weekend. You're welcome. You can thank us in the comments. All right. We are from the band Cut Like This. Tons of music down here. Tons of music videos. Where's our music? It's on Spotify. It's on YouTube. It's on Bandcamp. It's all over the place.
It's all over the place. Go
Come on,
find us. We actually have some exclusives on Bandcamp, so you're definitely going to want to hop on over
Sure
there.
do.
In the meantime,
Go
we are
on.
Cut Like This, and we are